in a little lavender house. It had bright white shutters and white picket fence. Her yard was always cut. Her shrub was always trimmed, 'cause Miss Viola was a neat woman. She kept her place clean. Uncle Ed lived on my left in a little red house. It had hanging black shutters and a leaning mailbox. He had a rusty wire fence. His grass was always tall, 'cause Uncle Ed Lee was a trifling old man. He could be lazy to the core. One Saturday morning, I went to visit old Uncle Ed Lee. We played checkers, my favorite game. We ate popsicles under his big shade tree. While I studied the checkerboard, trying my best to win, Uncle Ed Lee watched Miss Viola pruning the roses in her garden. He watched her sweep her porch. He watched her paint her fence. He watched her mow her grass that was always green and pretty. Bradley, he said, Miss Viola is so neat. Have you ever noticed her spotless place? Have you ever noticed that her grass stays cut and her fence stays sparkling white? Of course I heard Uncle Ed Lee, but I was trying to focus on the game. So I covered my ears to give him a hint, but he still would not be quiet. Uncle Ed Lee kept talking about Miss Viola. Have you ever noticed her bright smile? He asked. Have you ever noticed that she don't cuss or fight? Miss Viola is so sweet. She's neat, and I'm going to make her a friend of mine. A friend of yours, I said. You and Miss Viola? I fell out of my chair from laughing, 'cause that was a cookie combination. Uncle Ed Lee, I said, you can't be buddies with a lady like that. Look at her. Look at you. Y'all all are totally different. We are, agreed Uncle Ed Lee. I'm a junkie as a pack rat. Miss Viola is neat as a pin. Just because folks are different don't mean they can't be friends. Uncle Ed Lee had a point. What he said was very true. So I brushed myself off and walked over to see how Miss Viola felt. How you doing? I asked Miss Viola. I've got something on my mind. Uncle Ed Lee from over next door says he wants to make friends with you. There was this twinkle in her eye. She said, I love making friends, but if Mr. Ed Lee ever wants to visit, he's going to have to do something about that messy yard. And Miss Viola had a point. What she said was very true, so I told Uncle Ed what Miss Viola said. And that old dude went right to work. He picked up his trash. He mowed his grass until he was out of gas. Okay, boys and girls, we're going to stop reading for today. But if you want to find out what happened to Miss Viola and Uncle Ed by Alice Faye Duncan, illustrated by Catherine Stock, you got to go to your public library. Okay, boys and girls, let's see what's coming up next on the Mr. Peevy Show. Okay, hello, boys and girls. And we're a special guest, and his name is Blue Polly. And Mr. Blue Polly, why are you called Mr. Blue Polly?
What?
Why are you called Mr. Blue Polly?
Oh, I'm called Blue Polly 'cause I'm made of blue polyester.
Oh, that's so great. That is so great, man. Mr. Blue Polly. Now, Mr. Blue Polly, I understand we're on the set of the Rose Lines, and I understand you are one of the characters that
Yeah.
Rose goes to help find the red rose.
Yeah.
And so, you know, how is Rose? Is she a nice young lady?
Oh, she always brings me goodies.
Oh, she brings you goodies.
Yes.
Now, do pears like crackers?
Well, you know, they're a little dry.
Because they always say, oh,
I know.
it's so like a-
But we'd rather have some seeds.
Oh, seeds.
Yes.
So seeds are better than the crackers.
Or fruit. Love fruit.
Or fruit.
Yep.
Now, you are a parent. Now, where you from?
I'm from the Amazon down in South America, and we live quite a long time. Did you know that, Mr. Peevy?
No, I didn't know that.
Oh.
I'm 95 years old. You older than me?
No, but I hope to be someday. Parrots can live to be 95 too. So if anybody ever gets a parrot, make sure you want to keep him for a long time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Now, so if 95. So you need actually, if something happened to your owner, they need to will it to someone.
Right,
Oh.
right.
So how old are you, Blue Polly?
Well, I am about 36, but I think I look about 26. What do you think?
Oh, I don't know. How old do I look?
Oh, Mr. Peevy, you look good. You look real good. I'd say, 50s.
Thank you, because I'm 95 years old.
I know, you told me.
Yes. So, you know what, Blue Polly? Now, have you acted before?
Oh, yes. Parrots love to perform and be the center of attention.
Oh, okay, now, center of attention, that's true, because I like center of attention, too. I like a lot of attention.
I know.
Now, you know what? So have you, like I said, what roles have you played on other shows or anything?
Well, let me see. I was in that famous Hitchcock movie.
Oh, the bird.
Yes.
Okay, what part did you play?
Well,
Who was that?
I was in the attic scene.
Oh, that was a scary scene.
Oh,
I haven't seen that, because that's a scary.
I know.
That's very scary.
They sprayed me black.
Oh, my goodness, they sprayed you black.
Sprayed me black.
Oh, my goodness.
And I loved it.
Oh, my goodness. You know what, Blue Polly, that is absolutely incredible that you've been acting that long. And that was, for 50 years ago, wasn't it, the birds? About 30 to 40 years ago?
Yes.
How old were you?
Well, let's see. I was about 1, I
You
think.
was 1 year old.
Yeah,
So you was
because I'm only
bird.
36,
Oh,
remember?
yeah, that's right. You're only 36, so you were just 1 year old. And so how did they pick you? Did they find you were you from the jungle?
I was from the jungle, but I learned to talk from Tarzan.
Tarzan.
Yes.
I know the boys and girls don't remember Tarzan.
Uh-huh.
Well, I remember Tarzan.
Yeah.
That yell. Whoa.
Oh, very good, Mr.
Very
Peevy.
good. You know
Very
what?
good.
Carol Burnett could do that good, that Tarzan yell.
Oh,
she was really good at that.
she's
Very good
fabulous.
at the Tarzan yell.
Yeah.
But, you know what? This is really great. You've been on the show, and you know what? I think this is the second time I interviewed birds. I had some other birds on the show. There's a lady who owns a bird shop.
I saw that show.
That's great. I love that.
I fell in
thought
love.
That was a great show, and I love the birds. Now, do you have? So, in other words, you're 36 years old, and you've been acting, and Rose Line is your. How many roles is that? You've been probably through a role.
Oh yes. I have my membership card, and I've been in dozens and dozens of very famous movies.
Oh, okay. Oh, can you name another movie besides The Birds and Rose Line?
I was in the Titanic.
Oh my goodness, what you played in Titanic? I like that movie.
I played a bird.
Of
course.
You played a bird.
Yes.
Were you in a cage?
there was a pirate in the Titanic. Did you ever?
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Really?
But you know what? They cut. They didn't. We ended up on the cutting room floor.
They did.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Now, also too, can you say yo ho ho in a bottle of rum?
Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum.
Oh, I like that.
Arr.
Okay. Now, have you ever had an owner that was a pirate?
Yes, of course. Have you ever heard the story of what was that shipwreck story?
Long John Silver?
Yes, Long John Silver.
And
Really?
Treasure Island. It was Treasure Island.
Treasure Island. Yes,
was the pirate.
Yes, Treasure Island.
It's a classic. So, boys and girls, if you want to read about that, it's at the library. It's called Treasure Island.
Oh, very good.
It's a great book.
Yes.
And you get it at the library by a shipwreck.
Uh-huh.
And the pirate Long John Silver had a parrot, didn't he?
Yes, I was his parrot. I was his. I used to ride on his shoulder,
Oh.
and boy, you know, he had bad breath.
Oh my goodness, he didn't brush his teeth.
Yeah, he very seldom brushed his teeth, and I had to turn my head.
Oh my goodness. Did you tell him?
Oh no, he would have. He would have made me walk the plank.
Okay.
But that wouldn't hurt. I could have flown back.
Okay, you know what? That's really neat. Now, what some other things have you done? What do you like to do in your spare time besides acting?
Well, I like to fly to new places. I think boys and girls should always try new things and go to new places. So I'm lucky I can fly, and I fly all over Dayton and Ohio, and I like to try new things.
Oh, new things. Okay, that's really good because I like to try new things too, and I think the boys and girls out there like to try lots of new things. Now, Blue Polly, do you what did you say you were from? Were you from the Amazon?
Yes.
Yeah. Now, do you miss your home?
Oh yes, I fly back there sometimes too, and visit all my relatives.
Now, the Rose Line takes place in the woods.
Yes.
It's a magical woods.
Yes.
It's called the Great Woods. Now, is that different from where you're from?
Yes, the Amazon is a real place.
Oh, it's a real place.
Yes.
It's not a magical place.
Well, it's pretty spectacular, but no, it's not a magical or made up place.
Okay.
The Amazon's where the biggest river in the whole world is.
Yeah, and I've seen pictures and it's really beautiful. All the jungles and the vegetation. And I heard the plants sometimes are great for medicine.
Oh, and the fruit.
Yeah.
I love the fruit.
Yes, and your kind fly wild there, don't they?
Yes. Oh,
Beautiful
thousands
birds.
of blue
That's so
polyester
great.
parrots.
Oh,
Yeah.
polyester parrots. Oh, I like that polyester parrots. That's really great. Okay. So you know what? I think we're running out of time, Blue Polly. And I wanted boys and girls to watch for the Rose Lion and watch for your part in the Rose Lion because I know you're going to help Rose to help her find the lion.
Yes.
The the magic rose.
Yes.
And I think you're just a great guest.
Oh,
and
thank
thanks
you,
a lot.
thank you.
So boys and girls, this is all for today on the Mr. Peevy Show.
Bye, boys and girls.
Bye, boys and girls. Hello, boys and girls. We're back on the Mr. Peevy Show. We have a special guest, and this is called a commercial, boys and girls. And we have a really great guest here, and he's going to tell you about some safety matters, and his name is...
My name is Chad, Mr. Peevy. I'm glad to be on your show and see all the boys and girls.
Well, you know what? What do you do, Chad?
I like to go surfing on the big gnarly waves.
Okay, what's surfing?
Surfing? You don't know what surfing is?
No, I'm from the Midwest. We don't have ocean.
Oh, it's so cool, Mr. Peevy. It's awesome.
So what do you do? I mean, what do you do with surfing? I mean,
You go out in the ocean and you...
with what? A boat?
With a big long board.
A board.
And you have to practice.
Oh, practice. Okay.
Standing on the board on the wave,
That
man.
would be
It's
hard.
and you can hang 10, man. Do you know what that is, man?
No, I don't know what hanging 10 is.
That's when you put your 10 toes over the end of the
my
board.
goodness. That sounds dangerous.
Oh, it's cosmic, man.
Oh, my goodness. Now, what are you going to tell the boys and girls?
Well, I wanted to tell the boys and girls about when they're riding their bicycles.
Okay.
Sometimes I ride my bike to the ocean with my board behind me, man. It's really funny looking.
Ooh.
But I always, Mr. Peevy, I always wear my helmet.
Oh, your helmet. What's that for?
Well, sometimes your bicycle goes boom and your head goes boom. And if you have a helmet on, then you don't have to worry.
Oh, okay.
I was on my bike the other day, and there was a little water on the road, and I went to turn, and the wheels of my bicycle slid on the water, and my head came down, boom, right on the road. But you know what, Mr. Peevy? I got right up and got on my bicycle, and it didn't hurt me at all. What do you think might have happened to me if I hadn't had my helmet on?
Well, you probably got hurt.
I could have.
Yes. Now, you know what? We're on a set of Rose Lion, Chad, and you know what? That's a great message you're telling the boys and girls. Now, where can they get their helmets?
Well, you know, you can buy helmets anywhere they sell bicycles, but I hate to give. I'm going to say one thing. Some boys and girls can't afford a helmet.
Yes, that's what we're.
Well, they should call their police department because once a year, the police give away really cool helmets.
Oh my goodness!
And the boys and girls can get one for free.
That's fantastic. You know what, Chad? It's so great to have you on the show. And what's that cool word you said? Out of sight. Cool. What was the cool word you said?
Cosmic.
Cosmic. I like that word, cosmic. Okay, boys and girls, let's sign off. And Chad, can you say something really cool for the boys and girls when we're signing off? Some cosmic or out of sight gas or whatever.
Be cool, little dudes.
Okay. Okay, bye, boys and girls. Hi, boys and girls. This is Bobba-Abba the Clown. Welcome to my art room. Today, boys and girls, we're going to make a picture frame. And you can make picture frames out of many things. Cardboard, styrofoam. But I'm going to use something that you probably can easily get. And this is styrofoam trays. And you have trays at your schools. Also, you can get a hold of meat trays. And I'm also going to show you a sample of a picture frame that's made out of cardboard. But right now, what we're going to do, boys and girls, we're going to, what I want you to do is take a picture, and look who this is, boys and girls. Can the camera see this? Can you zoom in on this, see who this is? Who do you think this is, boys and girls? Yes, it is, Mr. Peevy. Yes, okay. So I'm going to use Mr. Peevy picture. And what I'm going to do, boys and girls, so I can measure this to make sure it is wide enough, I'm going to place the picture on the back. So when I make a groove, it's not going to be on the back. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the end of my, and this way you can actually use the point of my using your pencil point. Because remember, I think we did a couple shows back, we used styrofoam. I told you use the round part of your paintbrush, but you don't have to do that. I want you to actually use this pencil point, because we're going to cut through this. I want you to hold your picture and try to hold it so it can be equally all around. And I want you to draw around the picture, and this is going to show you, give you an outline of where you should cut. Okay, make sure you draw. Take your time. Boys, we're going to hold it. If you have to take the picture down, tape it on the opposite side so you won't injure the picture. Okay, take that. Now, we've got a outline of where the picture's going to be, okay? But guess what? We can't cut this exactly the same size. If not, the picture would go completely through. It won't hold. We've got to cut this just maybe a quarter of an inch smaller than this actual. So what we can do, we can use a ruler and to measure this. Thank you. And what I'm going to do, boys and girls, I'm just going to make just an estimate on how wide I want from. So take that ruler, boys and girls. Can we zoom in on that? Here's the line. This is the space I want to be surrounding the picture, okay? So I'm going to take that ruler, and I'm going to just eye that out. When I say eye, that means you don't have to really measure it. And draw a line. And I'm going to try to draw that same width all the way around. Now, you probably need your mother, father, grandmother, uncle, some adult to help you with this, because it's kind of tricky to hold a ruler. I think when you're kindergarten, preschool, it's kind of, rulers are really tricky. I know when I had trouble. So have someone to help you hold the ruler so you can draw a little line all the way around, okay? The same width. Okay, all the way around. Use your pencil. Use your pencil this time. Now,
Next, boys and girls, we're going to use scissors. And what we're going to do, boys and girls, I want you to start making a hole in the center so you can get close enough. You may need your, like I said, someone older to help you with this. And I want you to cut on that last line. Okay, look, boys and girls, this last line here. Okay, the line that's closer to the inside, okay? Cut on that. Okay, these scissors are really tiny. Okay. And if you cut it too crooked, don't worry about it. I wouldn't worry about it. If it turns out to be crooked, because this is something you make, and the fun part is to make it. That's the fun part. And let's get rid of some of this stuff inside. It'll help. Okay, stay on that line. Okay. 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 Almost to the end there. Okay. Almost to the end there. You can kind of clean this up. And see, boys and girls, when you cut it just a little bit smaller than a picture, you'll be able to have that frame. Can you bring that in some? There you go. Oh, look at Mr. Peevy. I think he's asleep. We caught him sleeping. Now, next, boys and girls, we're going to decorate the round your picture frame. This is the fun part, okay? So right now, when the camera pull on in here, just keep on my hand. You don't have to make a wide shot. There you go. Keep it on the picture frame at all times. So I'm gonna probably try to hold it. First of all, boys and girls, we can, like I say, it's whatever you want to decorate it with. Right now, I'm gonna start with some tissue paper, and this time I'm going to use some glue, okay? And I'm gonna put glue all over this. Ooh, and then one thing about tissue paper too, you don't have to actually cut this out. It's just different colors. I love different colors. You know, you don't have to cut this out. Just start gluing, putting your tissue paper down. Make sure you cover the entire area, because I think I'm going to cover this with tissue paper. I think this is a ugly yellow. I don't like this yellow. My tissue paper's starting to look really good here. And just start tearing it with your fingers. You know, tissue paper is really neat because you can tear this with your fingers here. And even something sticks up, that's even better. Let it stick up, and that even adds to it. There you go. Oh boy, this is going to be really a neat frame for Mr. Peevy. We're going to make him a nice picture frame. And these, you can use different things. You can use beans. You can use macaroni for your picture frame. You can use whatever you want to. Buttons. I have buttons over here. You can just, it's just your imagination is the limit of what you can do with your picture frame. And you notice I'm tearing this. I'm not even worrying about what size these tissue paper is. I'm tearing this, and it is, put it around here. Trying to cover this up here. It's you know, whatever you want to do. I mean, the more you use your imagination, you look around the house, ask your mom and dad or grandma or whoever's taking care of you what you can use, and you two can work together. This would be a great project for you and your family to work on, because you can do, I mean, everyone needs a picture frame. We got plenty of pictures, and I have so many pictures at home, and I need to make picture frames, and you go to the store, and these are much better than the ones in the store because you made them. This is also a perfect gift, okay? Now that I got that covered, I'm going to go over here and look at my buttons. Remember, I had buttons. It's good to keep little things. I got all kinds of things at home that I save. You know, you may want to just go ahead and, oh, I like these little, look at that, little puffy balls here. You know, I don't know what you call those, puffy balls, but I got all different kind of colors. I don't even know. I know you can get them at a craft store, but I'm going to call them puffy balls for right now because I don't know a name for them. And make sure you put the glue, and as I said, when you glue, make sure you give the glue enough time to dry. Don't start handling your project, boys and girls. You have to wait until it's dry. okay? So we're gonna put these all over, okay? And then I'm thinking we're running out of time here, but I'm gonna show you how to put the picture on the back. It's really simple. I bet you can guess that, how you put the picture on the back. So hopefully this will stay while I show you how to put the picture on the back. Let's get orange, okay? You see that? That's gonna look really cute. Okay, now, only thing you need to do, boys and girls, is to put the picture on the back. See, I'm handling this now, but because like I tell you, don't handle this until, and just put some masking tape on the back of the picture. On the back of, see, it's falling off, and that's why I tell you, boys and girls, you need, and you're gonna put masking tape on there. But right now, let's get a good shot of Mr. Peevy in his new beautiful frame. There you go. Okay, boys and girls, so that's all we have for today, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye, boys and girls.